Hey everyone, happy Sunday. I am in Cesis, Latvia. It's a little town in the, I think it's called the Guaja Valley. What you see behind me here is a Livonian era castle. I'll try and show you some here. These are considered some of the best ruins. You can kind of see up the tower here. The best preserved ruins in the Baltic States. So took a day trip out here from Riga. After 2 days of stuff full of museums of occupation and seeing all the horrors of Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union, felt like I'd come out here and get back to some more history. Didn't go in the castle. It was, I guess, the equivalent of about €6 or €7 to go in and just see the other side of these stones. But I mean, I'm in this beautiful castle park. I'll pan a little bit of it here. Just past that little patio there is a lake that dates back to the 10th century, which you can walk around. You see it's got all these neat little trails. Then over there you've got the some of the wall remains. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Just kind of checking out a little bit of rural Latvia. I might go to Sagita, I believe it's called. That apparently has a tram that goes over the valley. It's supposed to be neat, but I may not. I may just walk around a little bit here and listen to my music and do my thing. So, tomorrow I'll be in Lithuania, and that'll be my last of the Baltic States. The Baltic States are cool. You know, I think this is something that Gen X really is, when it's the first generation to kind of get to see and explore reasonably, because of the fact that obviously most of it was closed to tourists until 1991 when the Baltic States all gained their independence. But they're neat. I mean, you know what? There is a different sense of the culture here. I mean, you notice things. It's kind of been my feeling that since I've predominantly been traveling just the big cities of Europe, most of the big cities in Western Europe feel the same, and even in Scandinavia, they feel the same. They may have a few different food choices, but otherwise, you've got a bunch of busy people on their cell phones, and we've just the web has made us all into one big family. But the Baltic States, I think there is a different feel. For one thing, youth are not as weird. To put it as bluntly as possible. They're just, in other cities, boy, I mean the colored hair and the piercings and clothing choices are crazy. And here you don't see it as much. This culture is definitely more reserved. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with the fact that all these children's parents lived through occupation, and there's a more conservative tone. I read about this, and it's true. Smiling is not a normal thing here. You don't smile at somebody when you greet them. You can tell in the touristy areas they smile more, but you get out into cities like this, and if you smile at them, they think that you're like making fun of them. So I mean, again, the austerity you see in the Baltic States is very real. The prices here are fantastic. You can't beat them. I mean, the prices are excellent. They're the best you'll probably find in Europe. And I would say so far, and I haven't seen Vilnius yet, but Riga is unquestionably the best city I've seen so far, and I have heard that it is absolutely the best of the Baltics. Excuse me, I got a bug on my glasses. Their bars, they open up, most of the restaurants and bars open up at 9 a.m. and don't close till 5 a.m. And the old town is laid out easily. I mean, I got in yesterday at about 4 p.m. I got settled, and I was able to do all my sightseeing in about 3 hours. So, I mean, it's nicely laid out. I had a great dinner last night of a traditional Latvian meal. All for what was about $9 American. So I mean, it's definitely worth it as far as the value goes. There's good history here, and obviously you see a castle like this, the 12th century castle, and then I get a 9th and 10th century lake, and getting to see some of that stuff, even though that history doesn't have maybe a heck of a lot to do with the U.S., just getting to see it and experience it is worth it. Most of it is free, and what isn't is not terribly expensive. You just got to make your own decisions on that. Anyway, I'll probably spend a couple more hours here listening to some music, walking around. Then tonight I've got the Rams game and the Cardinals game. MLB is offering its 10 days free video package, so I've gotten to watch the last 2 Cardinals games, and I'll be watching that and on my iPad, and probably have the Rams play-by-play on my iPhone. So big St. Louis sports night for me. I think Rams start at 8 p.m. my time and Cardinals 9:30. Anyway, I hope you all have a great week. I'll talk to you from Lithuania.